What's up, YouTube family? Welcome back to the channel. Coming at you today from my home gym, The Rack, here in Robertsdale. This is gonna be the future posing room. I mean, we're currently still using it for that, but it's not like completely set up as well as it is eventually going to be. They're supposed to paint a bunch in here, add a bunch of mirrors, angled mirrors, all that kind of good stuff. So, you know, it's soon to come. I'm here with my coach, IFBB Pro, Ray Williamson. He's gonna run me through all the standard poses. You know, we just kind of discussed where I'm at. I'm about 4 weeks out at the time of this filming. I'm still about 10% body fat, and at 248, that puts me, you know, 13 or so pounds away from, you know, a goal stage weight of 235 in order to be right in that 4 to 5% body fat range. So it's not so much about the weight as it is the look, but that's what we feel the weight is gonna be to bring the look that's gonna have, you know, me bringing home the first place trophies and everything. So what we're gonna do today is simply just gonna kind of run through the poses. I'm still not as shredded as I'm gonna be. So, you know, a lot more feathering and detail and striations are gonna be soon to come. But, you know, you gotta just keep running through these practice poses, learning to you know, to hold your breath and to hold the muscles and to, you know, to tighten everything all at once. And, you know, I'm, you know, far from being a pro like Ray, but, you know, I'm working on getting it there. So he's just going to run me through a posing session here, and we'll get it on video for you guys. So,
all right. Well, first things first, you aren't on stage yet. You're going to walk out onto the stage. So let's move the chair a little bit, some room here. You're just going to be walking from over, you're going to be coming out usually from this side. It could be the other side though. But just come out from here like you're going to walk on stage, and then stand here like the judges are down in front of this mirror here. Okay, going back a little more. Because the stage is, brother, you know how they just stage over there, right? So you got to give yourself plenty of room. All I'm looking for here is those judges are down there. What are they seeing when you're walking out? No, they're not seeing that because you're going way too slow. You know those judges are going to get busy. Anybody that's holding up progress is going to piss them off immediately. You want to be on the judge's going to say, why aren't you smiling? You're supposed to be having a good time. There we go. That right there, okay? Because you're not coming out there like you're a Mr. You-know-it-all bodybuilder. You're not coming out there arrogant, but you're coming out there confident. You come out there, nice little smile on your face, enjoying yourself. And that's where you're going to go immediately to the front relaxed pose. What does that mean? Where your legs have to be. Your feet have to be together. Relax. There you go. Like that. And that's all you're going to want to do here. Now with your legs, you've got to keep your feet down. You can't be going up on toes and stuff. This is your standard front relaxed pose. So you just have to stand there like this. That's all you're doing. But at the same time, you want to get your legs the best flex you can get. Remember, we're going to start from our base. We start from our feet. So right now, with your feet, take your front toes and try to curl them underneath a little bit. And bend your knees at the same time down a little bit. Your heels aren't on the ground. Put your heels on the ground. Crunch your front toes and bend your knees. There you go. Now, did you just feel your calves come out a little bit? Yeah. There you go. So you don't have to get on your toes to do it. So you just come down like that and crunch those toes. You get your calves to flare a little bit. Then what I want you to do now is try to push your legs out. There. Now look what just happened to your legs when you did that.
all right.
Look at that. You see that? Just by doing that there. So get up, get those feet set, curl those toes underneath a little bit, and then push those legs out. Oh, there you go, like that. Now, those shoulders, bring your shoulders up and back like that. There you go, like that. Now, it's a little too far, it's a little too extreme, but you get the point. You want to bring it back and just really flare that back out there like that. And then take your forearms. See, you've got a little bit of something right here to show. So take your forearms, bring your hands back like this and in like this. Like this. See how my hands are? Like that. Bring them up. Bring them up. Higher. Higher. There you go, like that. You can do that, and that's still a relaxed pose, okay? But now you're able to flex those biceps and your lats a little more by pushing down there, see?
Right.
And then bring your hands up, and you're gonna flare all this here. So get that flared right, and then you kind of turn your elbows this way a little more. Your elbows in. Yeah, there you go, like that. In, that way, more. Like that. You see, now you see how you're getting all these lines and everything in here coming out? That's what you're wanting right there. But you got to do it all quick. because you're only gonna have so much time in that front relaxed pose when you get up there. So you're thinking, you're going through your mind, you start from the bottom, you work up. So toes planted, good shoulder width apart, squeeze it down, push legs out, tighten that gut, bring the arms back, tighten the back up, flare it out as much as you possibly can, and then bring those arms in like that. That's it. Now, that's what you're doing right there. Remember that? That's what you have to remember every time you turn.
Okay.
Is to go right back there, because that's what you're doing. The only difference on the side ones, you're gonna turn your body. That should be the only difference, okay? So then they're gonna say, quarter turn to the right, right? So you're gonna turn to the right. Now what do you just do? Where are your legs? And you gotta keep your legs, there you go, your feet together like that. Nope, you're totally the opposite. And, okay, so when you're coming up like that, right? You're coming up, now you wanna bring it back, cock it back. This arm comes back here like that, there you go. But you're looking that way, right? That, like that, there you go. Now you're smooshing your chest towards me with your arm. There you go, like that. Now don't come that much, turn that much, there you go. Now face straight ahead. Right. Now lean your whole front body forward. Like that, there you go. Now, you see this here? You wanna get this here. So try to bring this arm back as high as much as you can back there while you're looking that way. You see what you got. You just gotta bring that gut in as much as you can. There you go. And widen your leg, flex your leg. There you go. Everything's gotta be flexed. Where you start? Do you start from your feet?
With the toes, yeah.
Okay, work up. What's not flexed? See, that way you don't miss anything. And you can do all that in 2 seconds. You want to get that down, brother. Just in your mind, you're choo, 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 choo. You know what I mean? Like a freaking, what are those? Transformer, right? Like a transformer. Choo, 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 choo. You know, you just boom. So you're just thinking from the bottom up, everything in line where it needs to be. Where my feet go, where my calves, where my quads, my hams, my glutes, my waist, my chest, my back, my shoulders and arms. Where's everything supposed to be? They're right. But you gotta just do it real quick. Now when you go to the back, that's obviously when you're gonna wanna tighten up everything back here.
Right.
Okay? And you wanna start again from your feet, shoulder width apart. And now you're gonna wanna just bend your knees forward. A little more on the bend, right? And now, suck up. Squinch it like you're doing a thrust. Thrust your butt towards me as much as you can. And pull back with your toes so that you're getting all this here. There you go. Now, your shoulders, there you go. Bring your shoulders back like that. Flare them lats as much as you can. Bring the hands in front of you almost. That's right, like that. Good. You don't want your hands just kind of distracting from anything else. All right. See if you can just put your head up a little bit. There you go. That's better. All right, good. Yeah. And then you're just going to do a quarter turn to the right again. And it's going to be the other side this time. And you're just going to do, so you're going to do the opposite. Quit moving that leg. Remember, you're doing the same thing you were doing here, frontwards, right? Because then what are you doing? You're pushing on this lat. That's what you want, this lat flare. Mm-hmm. So when you turn sideways and you come back, you want them to see this, that line. That's what they're looking for, small waist, and it follows that line back like that. That's what you're wanting to show them. And then you're showing them your upper chest on this side over here, like that. Okay, that's what you want. Keep your legs together as much as possible. And then just keep one leg just a little staggered from the other.
Right.
See that? And that's going to add a little bit of depth on the
Okay.
side there. So practice that too. Whenever you're doing those side shots, when you start with your feet, just put one toe like that behind the other, and you know you'll be good.
Look at that lower pec compared to last year, man.
Oh yeah, big time.
Totally different look.
But you see what I'm talking about? This line here.
Yeah.
This line here is what they're looking for, and it's still we got fat.
Yeah.
See, but when you see it, you want to see that lat come all. You want to see that line come all the way down.
It's starting in though, but yeah.
Yeah. Right. So that's what you're looking for.
All right.
And then you'll just come back to the front, and then they're going to start all their poses. What's the pose? First pose they're going to ask for. Okay. You have that tendency with those hands now, right? you bring your hands too far down, like that.
Yeah.
Bring your, make this a 90 degree. You want to make it, you're trying to make it like a 45. So bring it up here one more time. Okay, open it up for it, see? You open that up.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see how much.
And then that's also going to open up your lats some.
Yeah.
Because you want to stretch that out and all the way back, as far as you can go with your shoulders, and then take your lats and bring them forward a little bit like that. And there you go.
Bam.
That's how you want to land in your double bicep. So come, bring your arms all the way back, as far as you
And
can,
then tilt
and then
forward.
bring them forward and bring those lats out like that. There you go. And at the same time you do that, you squinch down on that gut and you make sure those legs are flexed.
Okay.
However, you're going to keep, you can manipulate your legs however you want for a double bicep, right? Just make sure you're doing it in a way that's going to make your legs look the best you can.
Okay.
So you look in the mirror and you say, if I put this leg out this way and keep this leg like that, does that look better? Do I just look better straight in front like this? Do it look better maybe more on this side? Just the way your legs flare and whatever and everything. You know, figure out what you like best for that. But that's got to be kind of your standard thing for any front
Front,
thing
right.
that you're going to do, because you don't want to have too much to think about up there, obviously. You know that.
Right, you want
Because it's
to
all a blur, man. It's going so
You're
fast.
trying to like program it in.
Yeah, yeah, so that's the idea. It's just like when we drilled all the time in the military.
Right.
That's why. You go through it, you go through it, you go through it. So it's so natural that if it hits the fan, you just do it because you already know what to do. You've trained yourself to do it. That's what you want to do with these poses. These poses here, these standard poses, should be the first thing you do every time you show up in front of a mirror, at least twice a day.
Okay.
Morning, evening, whatever you can work out. But twice a day, you go through those standard poses. You just go there in front, right now. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Go through. Am I doing anything wrong here? What can I do to make this look
Pull
better?
your shoulders
What if I
back.
bring my shoulders down?
Look better.
Right? When you're going through all these things in your mind, you're looking in the mirror the best you can to figure out where are you going to be looking. You think the widest, the fullest, what's going to show off those cuts the best, whatever it is. That's what you're looking for when you're doing that. So, okay, now we're going side. Let's do the other front ones first. We'll just go one at a time here, all right? So we've got the front double bicep, we've got the front lat spread. And that's the way to go with that. Now, I would instead maybe as well, I don't know if you can.
Like this.
But you can take these and bring your hand almost all the way across like this with your thumbs on your side here and just cover all this up. You see what you can do there? What did you just do? You
Yeah,
just
right.
pulled your skin, didn't you?
Right.
That's what I want you to do. Grab your skin from here and pull it down. Then when you go to do and flex your chest, you want to have
Right.
loose skin. You're tightening your skin while you're holding it without them even knowing, brother, but it's a
Okay.
secret of it. Because you can do it anytime down in your trunks, they won't notice it like that. And that's where they want your hands most of the times anyways, on poses. So, boom, there you go. So you bring those lats out and just, I come right in like this and I'll pull all that skin down just to try to make sure I don't have any loose skin. If I have to do something like, like the crab or so, I want to do something like that,
Then you
I got to
just
make sure I
hold
keep these hands in
above
front of
it.
that area.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough, because you're up there with so many things on your mind. But that's what you're trying to do. Okay, so that front one, nice wide, bring it up, boom, like that. Good. Good. Try not, I wouldn't flex your chest. Do it without flexing your chest, just flex your lats. Can you do that? Bring those here. Come in like this with your hands. Now bring your shoulders up, shrug them, up like that. Now go out. Now spread your lats with your shoulders up. Could be easier. Okay? Try to do it like that. You ain't got nothing. Bring your shoulders up like that. You spread it a lot easier. Okay, so try to raise your shoulders first. Then there you go. See that? Just
Okay.
like that.
Yes, I see.
Right? That's what you want. And then just hold it right like that. Make sure that stomach's tight and everything else is flaring out. There you go. Okay.
Okay.
Then it's going to be, we'll come back to it at the end, but let's do it now. The front Aventine. That's the other front one. Okay, that's all right. I would, just thinking, why don't you try that, but let's just turn about 15 degrees to the right.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Because now you're taking this, you put it out on
Making
that
it
side,
wide.
and you can see that
Right.
a lot better than when it's on the front. You see, you're getting that where it's coming out
And
like
then-
that. Yeah,
and then turn this
one
leg a little
here,
bit.
I want you to step forward a little bit with this foot. There you go. There, you see the difference?
Yes.
Just by doing that, so. And then it's just working on that lean, brother, where you can flex this leg, but you're still keeping most weight on this one, but you don't want to put it all on this one. Don't have this where you can just go like this. Keep some weight on that, even if you have to keep your toe up.
Okay.
Keep some weight on this leg as well, just so you're staying level, right?
All right.
Yeah. Good. Now, what else just happened when you did that? Go back to where you just were before you turned back towards me. You were twisted over that way a little bit because you put your leg back and that one. Try it again. Just naturally do it. Watch. Okay, see? Now just turn your body a little bit. What happens when you turn your body a little bit? To your waist. Now turn it back. No, this way, straight. Now
Yeah.
look at it and turn
Leg.
it just a little bit to the side. That waist. And now tighten it. There you go. You see when you turn a little bit to the side in your waist, you actually make your waist look just a little smaller.
Yeah.
So anything you're doing where you're wanting to show off, you know, your width and your shoulders. And
Right, you
everything
want to
like
make your
that,
waist look as small as
make
possible.
your waist look small, so your front double bicep, same thing. Instead of coming just straight on,
Just
kind
slightly.
of, just that little turn.
Little hair, right?
Just that little turn like that, just gonna reduce just that waist, just that little bit more. It's all about aesthetics.
Right.
It's the look, right? That's what you're going for here. Those little things help in the look. You gotta have the look, right? All right, and from the side, we're gonna have our side chest and then our side tricep. And you can use the same exact leg pose for both. So bend down a little bit more with your knees. There you go, sit in it. You see what I'm saying? Kind of sit in it, and then after you sit down in it, then tighten your butt. Once you're sitting down in it,
I see
sit down
now,
in it,
yeah.
and then tighten that, right? That's what you want. Because now you got this smooshing here, you got your butt coming in, squeezing here, you're bringing in your gut nice and tight here. Now you're just working on that chest and arm. This is all locked in. See? Now I'm just taking this here and I'm showing that. See, I've got this all showing now. Squeeze that leg as much as you can. Squeeze it. Get that thing to flare as much as you can, as wide as you can. There you go. Bring that arm up. Yeah, there you go, like that. See?
All right.
And you're pushing it against your side.
Yeah.
Make sure you push that arm against your side as hard as you can, then bring it up. You're gonna squish out that bicep as much as possible. Just make that arm look as big as you can. Getting on the tricep one like that, that's good, but now I want you to take and just lean forward with it and turn with it. Do the tricep, now lean your whole body forward. See how you're leaning back, I want you to lean forward with it and now turn. There you go, like that. That's what you're doing with the tricep, because now I can see your tricep, and now I can also see all of your chest and everything else filled in. So you don't want to stay on this. You lock that thing on the side, and once they see it like that, then you kind of turn back this way, and I'm squeezing that tricep right there. Boom! All the judges, if they're over there, they're seeing it good, right? I'm squeezing this thing, I'm turning this way, and now I'm turning back this way.
Right. Just
Turn
showing us
back.
all.
Yeah, I just keep moving the whole time like that. Just let them see it. Yeah, don't just stay sideways, because that when you move back is what. And that's all you got for the side, and then your back. You got your two backs. What are you gonna do first? Okay, good. Your back nice. You just bring them down just a notch and lock it. When you do it, when you bring them down, go back up your work. But now, do it with the legs. Pull them. There you go.
There we
Look.
go.
You see that? You just flared this whole here. This whole thing. You couldn't even see it now. Just by doing that. So, like, once again, you're doing that back. You want them to see the lats. You want them to see your traps. So, how they're going to see all this up here? You're going to have to bring this back, right? You're going to have to flex that. But then you also want to show off your lats, too. So then that's when you kind of take those arms, just like you did in the front, and you kind of give it that little pop like that. And then you kind of come down, pop it forward a little bit, just to get those lats to fill a little bit back there. And then you're bending back like this, so you're getting all your erectors and everything back here to kind of stick out as you can. And that's the idea. You're just making that whole back as big and as road back as you can. Where's your legs? Where's those legs? I can't see them. There you go. You gotta do that every time. Now remember, that butt has to be. Some queer back here, man. He's gonna nail you. Tighten that thing down. Okay? Tighten it down hard, fast. That's what you do. Right in there, boom, here we go. Now flare, boom, all right? You're trying to reach your shoulders up again a little bit. Go back, bring your shoulders up first, then do that, all right? Shoulders up, down, do it, there you go. Roll. That's good, that's good. You get some time off you there, that would be good. That would be good. But you need to start doing this now every day.
Yeah.
Make it second nature to you.
Yeah.
Don't get up on that stage and go, You got to do that last year because it was your first year. They're going to
Right.
remember that.
Right. Exactly.
You're a seasoned bodybuilder.
All right. So,
You been spray tanning or hitting that?
no, I've been hitting the tanning bed. Yeah. I want to get a base tan.
Because you definitely got one now.
All right. So, if you like the video, hit the notification bell so you won't miss any future videos,
Can you hate the video?
and leave a comment for the algorithm.
Is it possible?
If you hate the video, leave a comment. We'll talk about it.
If it
You
wasn't
know.
for that Coach Ray, it would have been pretty good.
No. Absolutely, man. Ray is invaluable to me, and we've been friends since before either of us were bodybuilders, actually. So our friendship goes back a number of years, probably about 7-8 years now I've known Ray. So it's been a great relationship, both personal and working as well.
The
So
wedding is next year.
I am getting married to
Not me.
Megan, a female, my fiance, in August though. So that is coming up too after this show season. So just remember, we love you guys. We get better together. Can't outbeast the monster.
Come on now, root
Thanks for
him.
watching.
You gotta win it.